Hi, everyone. Happy late morning on this Saturday morning in Atlanta or wherever you're at in the world. So, I've got a new backdrop. Yay! So, I'm experimenting with backdrops and things. Um, Also, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel if these messages are giving you inspiration, hope, clarity, peace, whatever, happiness, joy. Maybe you like my voice. Very distinct voice, I know that. So just let me know and give me a shout out. And the way to get in touch with me is in the description box. And, I always try to re-put in my website address if you want to know more about me or how to book an appointment with me. I do personal or in-person phone digital readings or coaching or whatever you want. So it's coaching, yoga, readings, love, food, money, focused. So I also teach psychic development, astral travel, anything woo woo I can teach. I'm good at that. I'm good at the woo woo. So you can just tell me when you reach out what you're most interested in or what the biggest issue is in your life, what's on your heart first. Okay. So that's kind of what I do. I direct Harnessing Your Divine Feminine. It is a organization that is for metaphysically based women who just want to seek and explore and cultivate entrepreneurship, elegance, and empowerment. Okay, so I'm going to draw some cards to this morning. Also, so this is Pride Month. Okay, this is Pride Month. And, I want to speak a bit about that. I'm very proud of my age. I marched for gay rights, and I'm so proud of that so that the next generation can have freedom and choice and be less marginalized. And I'm so proud that I did that. I've watched March for Gay Rights, Black White Rights, and Women's Rights. And I'm so proud of that. In the 90s, I marched for women's rights, and that was amazing. That was one of the best experiences I've ever had with the DC. Um, and that was when people could march and it was peaceful. Like it was completely peaceful. It was very lovely. I was young. I was a teenager, but it was one of the best experiences of my life. Um, I really enjoy social advocacy and healthy feminism. So if you would like more education on that, reach out to me. So LGBTQIA, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, androgynous, queer, and you know what? There's an I in there, indecisive or questioning. And that's okay to be all of that. Not there's also words like non-binary and androgynous and gender fluid. Here's my advice to you. If you're one of those, it is okay. You have the right to live. You have the right to exist. You have the right to exist in your body, and you have the right to say what pronoun you want and how to live your life and how to dress, wear men's clothes, wear boys' clothes, whatever. Do what you want to do and be at peace with it. Just try to be a healer. Try to spread your light. That's the most important thing you can do is spread your light. Also, um, if you just have questions about the LGBT community, I'm happy to answer them because sometimes it's as easy as education, right? And if you're LGBTQIA or anything else that I am missing or forgetting, I welcome you to this group. And I welcome also cisgender people, cisgender CIS. That means you identify as the gender you were born in. Like I am a cisgender female. Now I identify as demisexual. Demisexual is a word that means I am attracted to people that I feel a spiritual connection with. And that I love that we have that word now because, in the 90s and the early 2000s, we didn't have that word. And I love that we have that word. We have pansexuality now. We have all sorts of choices and words to describe us and validate us and make it okay for us to exist and to express through our gender and our sexuality. And that is an okay thing. And when you're getting a reading, the masculine and the feminine can be reversed, and these readings go out to whoever you're with, whatever, wherever you fall, because gender and sexuality can be oftentimes fluid throughout our life, and it can change, and it's okay to change. You don't have to stick with one choice your whole life. And if you have a person that identifies as this in your family, I encourage you to just be open and loving and treat them just the way you would want to be treated. Okay. We're not going to marginalize anyone, make people feel bad for anything. And that is the true way to be a healer. That is how you show God. Show God through yourself. That's how God shines in this world. It's the loving and accepting and open arms. Okay. And so gender orientation and sexual orientation, those are two different issues. And oftentimes we get them confused. Gender orientation is what gender I identify as, what gender do I feel comfortable, what pronouns do I want to use, what clothes do I want to wear, how do I feel about, do I identify as the body I was born with? So that's gender orientation. Sexual orientation is about who you were sexually attracted to. So those are two different issues. And everyone explores them throughout their life. And the more freedom we have to explore this, the healthier people we are, the more expansive people we are, and the more peacemakers we are. Okay. So I just felt like I should educate you on that. And, if you identify as a person that didn't need a pride festival or a pride march or any type of march, go out and march for someone who does. Go out and advocate, whether you're advocating on social media, advocate in peaceful ways, peaceful, loving ways, educate and empower people. Okay. So I'm going to do some card spreads, and this is a Saturday. So I really am going to see how your weekend's going to be. Okay. I'm going to see how your weekend is going to be. And I've got me a bigger table here so I can spread more cards. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at the cards. The Nine of Swords, you were stressed right now, and I'm not sure why you were stressed, but you were stressed. You're like, things are coming at me. I'm feeling overwhelmed everywhere. Things are coming at me. What is the Two of Wands? You're going to stand up. You're going to own those swords. Own the swords being thrown at you. Be like, boom, boom, boom. Let's do this. Owning the swords. I'm not scared of them. Rise up. Stand up. Oftentimes when we stand up and we sort of open our heart chakra and open our chest, widen our energy field, those swords back down. I tell you, I've done it. And the Empress, use your feminine energy. Use the feminine energy. Say, look, stop with the chaos. I'm not engaging in chaos anymore. Stop it. Have some behavior modifications or encourage or state what you want. Have a talk with someone. And the Ten of Pentacles. So this story tells me that you're stressed. You've got to speak up, and you will be rewarded for that. This could apply to work, family. It could apply for work life or family life or social life, whatever you feel overwhelmed in, right? It could be your own project, because that's like me, right? I'm always overwhelmed with my own projects. So but it will pay off in the end. But you have to sort of sit up, open your heart chakra, expand your energy field, and own it. Just own it, even if you think things are falling apart. Here's what I've learned about the LGBT community and being a part of the LGBT community. So oftentimes those people, we so want to be validated in families and communities that we always present like we have it together. We present like, yeah, everything's fine. I'm loving life. Love my job, love my house. Here's my partner. We're the happiest couple ever in the world. When in the reality is there's dumpster fires going on around us, right? So because we don't want to be further judged or further like marginalized or being like, well, the reason that your life is like that is because you made choices. You made those choices to live that lifestyle. The reality is we have the same struggles everybody else does, but oftentimes the person in the family that's the most marginalized will present like they do not, because they are seeking validation, love, and acceptance. And you oftentimes will never know their real story. You will never know what's going on behind the scenes. The only way you're going to know what's going on behind the scenes is if they feel safe with you. Create a safe place for them to talk to you, and a place where they're not going to get, well, the reason your life's falling apart is because you're gay and you're not living in this box that society has set up for us. It's not a choice. It's not a choice. I promise you, it's not a choice. Now, my women's organization and all my organizations, I welcome all people. Most of the women that come to my stuff are cisgender, straight, heterosexual women, which is great, which is fine. I welcome everyone, and I certainly do not teach gender orientation or sexual orientation. I teach empowerment, elegance, and entrepreneurship, and I encourage everyone to live in their authentic life with love and light. So we're going to pull a card from the Harnessing Your Divine Feminine deck. It is the You Are Blooming Sacred Geometry. Go out in nature and look for sacred geometry, and it's going to tell you how you're blooming into this person you want to be. Also, you've manifested all this stuff, right? So we want all this, like, we want the money. We want to be a millionaire. We affirm we're millionaires. We're like, I'm a millionaire. I love my life. I have the most awesome spouse ever. I have the best car. And we're affirming this when we haven't actually reached it. But we have to have behavior changes to reach those goals. And we affirm them. And as we affirm them, if we're incorporating behavior changes, that's how you manifest. Okay. That you have to like tweak some things, change some things. If you want something different, be different. Right. So And then ask for non-human assistance. There's angels all around you, angels everywhere around you. So if you're going through this and you're trying to be that person you want to be, or be the person your dog thinks you are, or be the person your family thinks you are, they ask for non-human help. And then rituals. The cross, that's the symbol for the ritual, and it tells me to have your rituals. Go to a ritual, like light the candles, say the prayer, and have a ritual. That sets up like some structure in your life. And actually, what a ritual is a prayer with your body. So it incorporates that prayer into your cells, and it incorporates it into your subconscious. So it'll be easier to make those behavior modifications um as you grow, and then you can continue to reach more goals. Okay, I'm going to draw another tarot here. And the Five of Cups. Don't spend your money. Don't waste your money this weekend. If you're wanting to just splurge, wait. You want to wait till Mercury goes direct before you splurge, before you write the letter, before you send the email, before you do anything. You want to wait till after June 23rd, okay? And the Queen of Cups. She's waiting. She's like, I'm watching, I'm observing, I'm taking notes, and I'm waiting. See? And then she'll go in, and the Ten of Wands, there's some fighting going on, but it's not harsh fighting. It's like maybe inconvenience. It's like conflict, maybe within self. And the Hangman, get out of your head. Stop overthinking. Just stop thinking about the past. Stop picking up the baggage from the past, because you know what? Everyone's a villain in someone's story, and everyone's made a million mistakes. And you're not the only one. So move on and do better. Like Maya Angelou said, when you know better, you do better. And that's all we need to know in life right there, right? When you know better, you do better. And the Ten of Wands, look, someone listening to this is so conflicted internally right now. And I just need you to literally, they're showing me sewing that heart chakra up. Like, wear the red and the green. Remember, Christmas colors are for heart chakra. And the Moon. Mystery. Life has got to be a mystery. We don't know all the answers. No psychic, intuitive guru out there is going to claim to know everything. And if they're real intuitive, they're going to be like, you know what? I'm not God. I'm not spirit. I'm not your source. I'm a guider. I give you my best advice, love and light. Ultimately, they're just supposed to activate the healing within you. They're not supposed to do anything for you. And we definitely don't know everything. Okay? And then the Fool card, you're about to take a leap of faith. And I encourage that leap of faith. Jump. Just jump. It'll be okay. Because living just not thinking, oh, I can't pursue that dream, I can't do that, that's not going to get you anywhere. If you jump, you're going to land somewhere. And it's the Ace of Swords. You're going to land right if you jump. And the Prince of Pentacles, you're going to get the assistance that you need if you take that leap of faith. And the Tower, that leap of faith leads to a change for you. It leads to a big change. It's a change you've been wanting. You need that change. And the Queen of Wands, that means you're going to ask somebody, and there's going to be a powerful woman there helping you. It could be a grandmother, an aunt. And it also means there's a powerful woman on the other side helping you, okay? And the Chariot, that powerful woman is going to help you move forward, okay? So wait to write down your plan, observe things, take notes until the 23rd, the 24th, and then go for the plan. Go for it. Even if people tell you no, even if people say you can't do it. Because I got to tell you, I would have never done anything in life. I would never have reached any goals if I had listened to people. And listen to your intuition, listen to your spirit. And that's all you really need to know. And find a marginalized human, find an LGBTQIA human, and love them today. Buy them a cup of coffee. Do whatever. Like, be like, hey, let's party. Don't continue to marginalize. Ask questions. Asking questions is fine. That's fine. Most people that identify differently are totally open to questions. Ask questions and answer them in an educational, empowering way is what I encourage you to do. And love on everyone today. Lift somebody up and have a beautiful Saturday. And you might hear from me again today. Thank you for listening. Namaste.